Hey y'all, I'm Gray, the TF2 Weapon Ideas guy, and today I'm here to talk about a subject that has pretty much been suggested since 2008 or 2009 within TF2, and that is a flamethrower that is centric to the air blast mechanic. See, we got the Sunburner here. I'll hold it up as an example. I'll also be using Star's Cremator's Touch and CTF2W's Pushover as examples. Keep in mind they're not necessarily bad weapons, they're just examples of the best ways to make an air blast flamethrower so far, and really show that even the best still fall short. There are three main ways to make an air blast oriented flamethrower, and I'll be covering each of them one by one. The first one was the Cremator's Touch that Star made and showcased some April Fools long ago. It basically stun-locked people with its air blast and could reflect almost all projectiles, but would consume ammo so quickly that you could barely use the fire at all. See, this is an extreme form of all or nothing balance, in that you basically can't use fire, but you're insanely strong. Since it's also centric to the projectile reflection mechanic rather than the game manipulating abilities of the air blast, it's also only effective against projectile classes. Other classes, it's pretty much nothing. And that's probably the worst way to do an air blast oriented flamethrower. The next one is the Pushover from custom TF2 weapons. It has a much stronger air blast and more efficient one, last I checked. But it is this ability to manipulate game space in this way is just so powerful, too powerful, and the flamethrower deals no fire damage whatsoever. It's not as bad as having it solely based upon projectile reflection, but it's still a dangerous idea in that all or nothing balance. Then the third way that I've seen done is right here in the Sunburner. You have a different kind of air blast, but if you're intending to make a flamethrower that's like the go-to for an air blast, that's not what you want. This just provides a different kind of air blast, so you can swap between that and the stock flamethrower pretty much interchangeably depending on your situation. What we're thinking of here is we want a flamethrower that is the best at air blasting. It shouldn't be like all about the air blast, but it should definitely be focused on air blasting and be noticeably better than air blasting in almost all scenarios than the other flamethrowers. A safe couple of attributes to toy with are maybe afterburn, like with the degreaser, and how much the air blast costs. For example, the Sunburner here has half the air blast cost. That's very helpful. The refire time is a dangerous attribute to play with. So is ammo consumption. So, those are just my 2 cents on how to make an air blast oriented flamethrower. I appreciate your watching. See you next time.